Hey, what's up? This is me showing you 11 pretty creepy places from around the world. We begin tonight's countdown with the abandoned subway tunnels. The subway tunnels were originally supposed to be built beneath the city in Cincinnati, but due to funding issues, they had to cease their construction, which left them with hundreds of miles of unfinished subway tracks. Next up on our list is a place called Snake Island in Brazil. Snake Island is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's an island that is infested with thousands of snakes. The particular snake that inhabits the island is the golden lancehead viper, which is highly venomous. The island is home to so many snakes that it's believed that there can be anywhere from 1 to 5 snakes per square meter. Next up on our list is a place called Leap's Castle, and it is located in Ireland. The castle is believed to be the most haunted place in all of Ireland. During a cleanup of the haunted castle, workers found a hole that led down in the ground to an underground room. The room was believed to have held prisoners, and it also held the bones of many skeletons that were impaled through the chest with wooden stakes. There were so many, in fact, that it took 3 cartfuls of bodies out of the pit. The next weird place that is on our list is more so for your pets. It's a place called Overtoun Bridge, and it is known for causing dogs to leap to their death. It's believed that somewhere over 800 dogs have leapt off the bridge and died. Nobody is really sure what causes the dogs to leap off from the bridge, but I would keep your animals away just to be safe. Next up on our list is a place called Plague Island, and it is located in Italy. Plague Island sits just off the shore of Venice, Italy. It was a dumping ground for plague victims as well as the site of numerous wars and the site of an insane asylum. It's considered to be so dangerously haunted that the Italian government does not allow public access of any kind. Our next location is called Centralia, Pennsylvania. Centralia, Pennsylvania was a mining town for coal. At some point, the mine had caught fire and it started back in the mid to late 60s. It still continues burning to this day below the ground. It gives off harmful vapors that can easily suffocate a person, and the ground, if you try to walk through or drive through the area, is prone to collapse. If you were driving or walking through the area when the ground collapsed, you would find yourself in an inferno. Alright, next up we have the Red Army Hospital, military hospital in Germany. Forgive me, but it's called Belitz Heilstatten. I do believe that's how you pronounce it. The Belitz Heilstatten was originally designed as a sanatorium by the Berlin Workers' Health Insurance Company, but at World War I, it was taken over and turned into a military hospital for the Imperial German Army. Adolf Hitler himself even recuperated there after being wounded in the leg. It is supposedly haunted. It's supposed to be one of the more well-known haunted buildings in all of Germany. And it just looks really creepy. Next up in our countdown, we have the Pripyat in the Ukraine, just on the outskirts of Chernobyl. You may have heard of Chernobyl. The town became basically a ghost town after the Chernobyl incident and the nuclear reactor melted down and all that good stuff, and everything got all radioactive, and so basically became a ghost town, and it's really freaking eerie. But a neat side fact, the town itself has been reconstructed in a Call of Duty game, so you can experience it in the game Call of Duty. It's pretty cool. Alright, so next up we have the Hashima Island in Japan. It's kind of a neat little place. It has a very interesting history to it. So, Hashima Island, Japan, was originally an undersea coal mining town that was established in 1887 during the industrialization of Japan. It was pretty small. It was a 16-acre island, and it had at its peak 5,250-ish people. And then it closed down in 1974. Everybody left, and then it just started to collapse and fall apart, and it's kind of a dangerous place. So they rebuilt it, and now it's not as dangerous, and it looks really cool. It also kind of reminds you of something that you would see, in like a really bad horror movie where everybody's going to die because there's mutants living there. Alright, next up we have the Cambridge Military Hospital in England. Alright, Cambridge Military Hospital in England. It was built and opened on July 18th of 1879. They used it during the First World War as a military hospital. They started doing plastic surgery there. It's where the first plastic surgery ever was performed inside of Britain, that is. After the Second World War, they opened the hospital to civilians, and then in 1996, February 2nd of 96, it was closed because it was a very expensive building to run because it was so old, and they had asbestos in the walls and all that other good stuff. And it is believed to be haunted. So if you ever get the chance to check it out, look that over. It's pretty cool. Lastly, we have the abandoned psychiatric hospital in Parma, Italy. Alright, so an abandoned psychiatric hospital by itself, already creepy, right? So, yeah. Anyways, this guy, I think he was French. He decides, well, that's not creepy enough for me. I think I want to add a little bit more creepy to it. So he goes in and he paints all these like black and purple and different colored creatures coming out of all of the inanimate objects inside of this abandoned place. So I mean, it's kind of cool. They look kind of cool, but it's the kind of stuff that would just haunt your nightmares. Not sure if it's believed to be haunted or not, but those things that he painted are definitely haunting somebody. Alright guys, that's it for my countdown. I hope you enjoyed it. These are some really weird, creepy places. I'm sure some of you would like to go visit them. I know I would. But hopefully you liked it. If you did, like, subscribe, share me, all that good stuff. I'm going to try and post more videos coming up soon. Thanks. Have a good one.